Hello everybody, welcome to day 9, I think, of playing Mario every day until we hit 1,000,000 subs. I think it's day 9. Yes, it is day 9. Okay, so yeah, we're doing day 9. We'll be doing some more races today. Let's start off with Cheap Falls. I don't think we've played this one yet. We're getting close to playing every track, so we might have to start playing duplicates. But yeah, we'll be doing another 3 races today, and it should be a lot of fun. And I don't know if this is cheating for this challenge, but I'm actually recording these back to back. I just finished recording day 8, and I'm actually recording day 9 now, and I'm going to post it on day 9. So if that's cheating, let me know, and I won't do that anymore. But the reason why I'm doing this back to back is I want to kind of pick up on what I talked about last part, about like making games and stuff, because I was watching a video of the guy who makes Zelda in Unreal Engine, or Ocarina of Time in Unreal Engine, because I was watching that, and I was like, man, I really wish I knew how to make games. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about like some of the games that I would want to make in the future. Obviously, the one I mentioned last time, which was the castle project that I have, where it all takes place in the castle and has like Dark Souls combat and like Zelda puzzles, and like the world is kind of like a mixture of both, like how the way it interconnects and stuff, and like with like certain parts of the castle being different themes. Like you got like the ice section that's been frozen, and then you got the part that's been overgrown, as well as some other cool spots that I've created. I can actually, I might actually make a video updating and showing off that world. Let me know in the comments if that would be cool. Actually, I could do that, because I built the world in Minecraft just so I had like a kind of like a blueprint for if I ever were to make the game. I could use that as my reference, because I love Minecraft, and I was like, you know what, why not? I did it when I started doing it and I was bored, and I got really carried away, and I built like the whole thing pretty much. So I could actually show that. But I want to talk about some other games I would make as well. I obviously I want to have like all these different types of games that I enjoy personally. Some stuff that I really enjoy. So like obviously that would be like the main one. Another one, I do want to make a JRPG, or I guess I'm not in Japan, so it would just be an RPG. But an RPG that's like a JRPG, I guess. I've always loved stuff like that, and I don't know, I'm just a big fan of JRPGs, and I would love to make one. I would love to make one that's like old school, like a 2D pixely. I would love to be able to do a 2D 3D or a 2D HD, or what is it called, HD 2D? Yeah, I would love to be able to do one like that. But not like Octopath, but I'm not sure if y'all have played Dragon Quest. Oh my god, I'm getting hit by everything. Dragon Quest 3 HD. It's like the best 2D HD 2D game that's out right now, because the problem with Octopath was like it looked good, but like everything was just kind of like it almost looked like it had a filter over it. Like it was all like a very same color palette almost. Dragon Quest 3 HD is very colorful. There's so many colors happening in that game, and I love it. So if I were to do HD 2D, it would be like one that looks like that, where it's like very bright and vibrant. Because personally, I just really like color, and I feel like a lot of games nowadays are just lacking that. Well, unless you're Nintendo. There's very much a lot of color here. But yeah, it's actually kind of lacking a lot of that. But that would be one. I would want to make a couple, like, or maybe not just one, but like multiple JRPGs. Sorry. I actually was doing, what was it? RPG Maker. I messed around with that a little bit, but then I had my save get corrupted, and I got really sad about it, so I quit playing it. But apparently you can make actual JRPGs. You can get like plugins that actually make it look not just like RPG Maker and make it like really cool. So yeah, I would love to make a JRPG. I would also really like to make a shooter, like a shooter game. And man, I had an idea, but it's very similar to an idea that exists now. It's a shooter where you play as toys and you use toy guns. But that exists now. So I can't really do that unless I like do something a little different but kind of similar. Because I played a game on N64 back in the day. I don't remember what it was called, but you played as like little toy soldiers. It was like a shooter where you played as like the little toy soldiers. It almost looked like they were the toy soldiers from Toy Story. It could have been a Toy Story game actually. Wait, no, I don't think Toy Story was out at that time, so maybe not. But that's what it kind of reminded me of, and it was really fun. But yeah, like a very simple, basic shooter. Think of it also kind of like old Call of Duty, not new Call of Duty, because there's so much going on in those games now. But very simple, where you have like all your weapons, right? You can level up a bunch of times, and you have like all this stuff to unlock. But I don't want like, not like, so okay, so because the problem with Call of Duty nowadays is there's like all this different stuff that just doesn't need to be there. There's like all these attachments. There's like 100 attachments per gun, and half of them do the same thing as the previous ones. Like I miss when it was just like you had this that raised damage, this that lowered recoil, this that I don't know, like a scope, like a couple scope, like a red dot sight, and then like an actual like scope. So there's just 2 and not like 4,000. So like a very simple, but also very fun kind of a shooter. That'd be another one I would want to work on in the future. Oh my god, I don't want to get passed up. Please don't let me get. No. I haven't lost yet. I don't want to lose yet. I wonder what day it will finally lose. That's a quite. Let me know down in the comments what your prediction is. What's the first day that we're gonna lose? Like what day y'all think it's gonna be? But another game I want to make. I would love to make like a platformer. Me and my friend. I had a friend. We don't really talk much anymore, unfortunately, which makes me kind of sad. But I had a friend back in the day who we had an idea for a platformer that. Kind of like Ratchet and Clank or Banjo-Kazooie, where there's 2 animals, right? Well, one's like, I think he was like a meerkat, and then he had like a snake as like his little partner, but like the snake was used as like a grapple, or like to pull enemies towards you. So it was actually kind of cool, and you could use it to solve puzzles, like pulling platforms closer or something, and like swinging across like gaps. And dude, it sounded really cool. Like we came up with some really cool ideas. This was, dude, we were probably like, we were probably 15 or 16 when we came up with this. I'm like, this is a great idea. This is a genius idea. Like it's super fun. There's like puzzles and stuff. And it was just like you had like these awesome like animal mascots for it that were really cool looking. And I actually drew them out. I gotta see if I can find that drawing I did of them. God, dude, I hope I can find it. It's probably in like a drawer somewhere. Just so far away. I'll have to find it. But yeah, that was another one. Because I've always loved 3D platformers. Like the Banjo-Kazooie is one of my favorite games of all time. Ratchet and Clank are also really good. Jak and Daxter, which that's not 2 animals. And I guess neither is Ratchet and Clank because Clank's a robot, but close enough. But yeah, like something like that, like a 3D platform would be really fun. I just want to have like a whole bunch of like variety. That's just really fun. Like a whole bunch of like mascots, right? For this thing I want to build. So like, I don't know. I just want to put a bunch of like, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. So I've got like a 3D platformer, that castle game I was talking about, like a bunch of RPGs, and the shooter will be a lot of fun. A racing game would be cool too. That might be further down the line. So I don't really have any ideas for one of those yet. But I could come up with something. Something else that I've actually been seeing a lot of, especially on TikTok, is like all these videos of like, oh, how would you even describe it? It's like 3D pixel art, kind of. It's like open world fantasy where it's like Skyrim, but it's like 3D pixel art. I hope I'm explaining this correctly. It's kind of what it looks like. It looks really cool. It kind of reminds me of like Morrowind or something. But like more modern, I guess. But dude, it looks really cool. Like something like that would be a lot of fun to do. Oh my god. No. Oh no. No. Please don't hit me, red turtle shell. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I have more ideas. I just can't really think of any right now. I know my brother wanted to make a roguelike, because I've been talking to him about it too. No, not at the finish line. He wanted to make like a roguelike. He had notes from when he was, I think he was taking a college class. I don't think he ever finished it though, I'm not sure. But he had like notes from that, and he wanted to make like a roguelike. He kind of explained it to me, but I kind of forgot. I just remember he told me it kind of was similar to Hades, I think maybe. It's been a while. I'll have to see what he refresh my memory and ask him again. But like that'd be cool. I would love to have him like be able to make his own game too, right? But yeah, that was it. That was day 9 of Mario Kart every day until we hit 1 million subs. That was quick actually. That was very quick. What is this? Stickers. Yeah, that was very quick. We didn't even hit the 10-minute mark yet. Oh well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that'll do it for me tonight. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We're almost halfway through week 2 already. So if you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe so we can hit 1 million, and I will see you guys on day 10. Yeah. So I'll see you there.